Hello, Gemini. This is going to be for Gemini, and if you have it in any placement in your chart, it's going to be for May of 2021. This is an in general reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate behind. Some of this might not resonate right now, and it might resonate more towards the end of May or beginning of June. So you can always just bear that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. I will take more as I need them. Okay, so some of you guys are moving on from something. You're moving forward out of a situation. You have, feel like you've kind of grounded yourself, and you've led yourself out of something that, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It could have just been something that was stagnant, or you're working hard, so your work that you've put into something is going to progress. But some of you right now are also retreated. You're kind of like on your own spiritual journey, probably not being that social with that many people right now. You could have a mentor come in that could possibly be a male or have masculine energies, and they could be of kind of like a spiritual teacher. Doesn't necessarily have to be, or you could be dealing with maybe a Virgo. Maybe you're moving on from a Virgo. Maybe you've invested a lot of time into a Virgo, and you're wanting a Virgo to make a move on you, because someone here is going to be offered something stable and someone that can give you a good ground. But this is a slow moving offer, so it's not something that's going to come in and be like sweep you off your feet in the moment. So maybe you're building a friendship with someone right now, and it's slowly getting deeper. I'm not. But there's change coming too. So when I feel like you're moving away from something and you're moving into something better for you. And this change it's being cleared of like karmic debts and karmic challenges that you've had to endure, which those can happen from past lives, things that you've done in this life that maybe you had to clear up. I feel like you're moving out of that. Not everyone is on this path right now, but some of you are, and I feel like when you're moving out of that, you're going to have to come to a possible decision. And this change is needed. It's destined, so there's nothing that can entirely really be done about it. You just have to go with the flow, so to speak, and don't resist change. But when this happens, someone's going to have to make a decision, because someone's being cautious, indecisive, not really knowing what to do. I feel like some of you have blinders on, so you're not entirely seeing something that's in front of you. One path is better than the other, but you're not sure which path is better. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I could be with an Aries. Maybe you're stuck between choosing between two different people, don't know which person or situation would be better. Maybe you've been offered two different things and you have to figure it out. If you're trying to figure out a situation, maybe just be structured and orderly about it and detailed. Maybe like write pros and cons or something like that, maybe so you can weigh out, you know, what option might be better for you, because it's going to happen. Okay, now if it's two different people, which it very well could be, you could be there could be an Aries involved here, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, maybe you're stuck between two different men, two different women. You know, they don't have to necessarily be just men or just women. Maybe you're stuck between a boy and, you know, whatever it may be. You could be stuck between two different people because you're waiting on something here. So this offer that's coming in slowly, you've been waiting for it. You want it, but they haven't offered it to you yet. And you really want like something stable and consistent with someone that also can provide you with maybe some structure. So you could be a mom, you could have children, you could be expecting or soon to be expecting. You could be very nurturing, caring. Right now your fortune is doing well, and I would just keep working hard. It'll prosper just fine. Whoop. I'll take those. And if you're not a mom, then you have the qualities of a mother. Maybe you're trying to become a mom. So right now, pregnancy, that's a good sign for pregnancy for me. I feel like this message is for a select few, but those who are trying to get pregnant, give it some time, but it's coming. You've waited for that, and it's coming to you. So some of you are kind of like in limbo, so to speak. So there's not much going on. Like, I feel like some of that being on a spiritual path and not as being super social right now, like you kind of become like a hermit or a recluse, which this is the Hermit card. I feel like some of you are not being really social, but I feel like that's for a good reason. Some of you are gonna, I feel like, have partnership with someone that's very loving, nurturing, stable, or you're currently with someone that's like that, and that they're gonna be financially stable, or both of you could be financially stable, or maybe there's a couple here that is taking a break from each other to focus on themselves, but still has feelings for each other. But while you've been waiting on something has left you feeling abandoned, distant, or destined. So someone's like kind of pushed you out. You feel abandoned. So that has things kind of, you don't know what to do about it. And you want to move forward. Some of you. Some of you are going to try and work this out. This also could be an offer where you're not sure what's happening. Yeah. So there's indecisiveness here for sure. You could be traveling. Maybe you're in a long distance relationship. You're not sure when you're going to see each other. So you could be traveling. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but you have a decision that you're going to have to make in order to move forward, because you're going to move forward whether you realize that at the time or not. I think more so it's just a matter of when you're going to move forward. Okay, so I feel like some of you are maybe talking to a childhood love, an early adult love, someone from your past, or you're on a spiritual journey, maybe healing your inner child, focusing on your inner child that had a lot of childhood trauma. I think some of you are focusing on yourself so that you can find love. And this has caused... This has been a lot of work. You put in a lot of work. You're moving forward. You're moving forward, definitely, because you put in so much work. And the offers are there, but they're slow. And you're waiting. Okay? And I feel like whoever this person is, whether it could be someone from a past life as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone from this lifetime that you know. But I feel like for some of you, it's already someone that you have known before. And I feel like they want to offer you love. Just kind of like, there's like unconditional love somewhere in here. Or you have unconditional love to give someone. Or you have unconditional love to give yourself. Maybe you're trying to work on loving yourself. And really letting go of like maybe certain feelings that you've had for so long. Because I feel like maybe some of you are stuck, but you actually want change. You're like indecisive right now, which, being a Gemini, I know I can be very indecisive. That's my sun sign. Depending on if I'm very stressed. I feel like some of you are just really stressed, and because you're so stressed, you're not really entirely sure how to manage it or which way to go with it. And that could be just in career. Okay. So, some of you are holding on to maybe someone from your past, and you offered them unconditional love, and it didn't work out. Someone could have been lying behind your back. Someone could have been, being sneaky, just inappropriate behavior. That's not what anyone wants to ever have to deal with from someone. But some of you are holding on to something or clinging to something from this person. And like I said, you're going to have it to make a decision. So this is the Gemini card. Okay? This is the Lovers. You guys are going to have to make a decision. Now, this decision could be about a soulmate. It could be about interpersonal relationships, issues. It could be about finances and career. So that's not specified to just one or the other. But somewhere along the line, in some area, you're going to have to make a decision about something. I feel like for some of you that is romantic, or it's moving on from something that was romantic at one point. Because someone either has recently done you dirty and you're going to work on letting it go, or someone is going to do something not so nice. Okay, they're going to be sneaky. They're going to go behind your back. They're going to lie. Which is going to cause you feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, so to speak. This is the Five of Pentacles, which, if you can, I don't know if you can see without the glare, but they're out in the cold. It's snowing, okay? So some of you are going to be feeling like that this month. And you're going to make a decision. Let's see what else. That doesn't apply to everyone, but I feel like that applies for over half of you. I'm going to take a few more cards. Okay. So, depression, addiction, mental health issues, feeling bonded to someone. Could be a soulmate. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Maybe you've met your twin flame, okay, and you're learning lessons right now. But if you're dealing with someone that has a lot of issues going on right now, that's a Capricorn. You have to let that go. If you don't, they're going to hold you back. I'm hearing the words forgiveness. Forgiveness. Someone says waving in the flag, so to speak. I think some of you are healing over your childhood from a Capricorn right now. Some of you have so much love to offer, and I feel like you're clinging to someone that's possibly a Capricorn from your past because you wanted nothing but love from them as a child, okay? But they've done so much stuff, so you have to make the conscious decision that you need to walk away. I don't know who that was for. Alright, I'm going to take these and then I'm going to do Oracle. Okay. So there's an ending taking place, okay? In order to move on, an ending has to take place. You're going through rebirth, transformation. So with this, whatever is going on with this it doesn't necessarily have to be a Capricorn, but I do strongly feel like there actually is a few of you dealing with a Capricorn where it's been almost a traumatic battle somehow. But either way, that's ending, okay? So whatever's going on with that specific situation is coming to an end, and you're gonna be a different person, but a good version of yourself, okay? You're gonna be that version of you that version of you that your inner child would look up to. And this is gonna help you find love. This is gonna put you on the right track. You are on the right track right now. If this isn't specifically for that situation, there's an ending coming for some of you, and you are going to have to move forward, but you're going to be okay. And your intuition is going to guide you, and your intuition is right. So when you feel like something is wrong, okay, when you feel like someone's possibly doing something, you need to use your intuition to guide you through that. Okay, you could be dealing with Scorpio. I have a lot of air sign energy, which is your own sign, okay? And I have the sun. So again, if you're trying to get pregnant right now, that's another good sign for me. I have 3 really good signs for that. If you're trying to see success, happiness, anything that's very uplifting and positive, it's coming your way. So when somebody's taking an ending and you're moving forward and you're going through this really beautiful transformation, that's also strengthening your intuition. You're going to, like, this is what your new, so to speak, life is going to be. Just happiness. Okay? And some of you have been waiting years for that. Like, a long time. So, let's see. This is my Moonology deck. Okay. Conclusions are within reach. So, like I said, that indecisiveness that's been lingering or very strong around you, there are conclusions about what you can do with that situation or situations, okay? If it's involving people, you're still going to know what to do. So they're there. I think you have to step back and ask yourself what's really better for you. You need to step back and make a list. maybe talk to someone, get a second opinion. If you feel like you're second guessing yourself, talk to someone you can trust, okay? So some of you need to be more confident, and this was a full moon eclipse card. Okay? And this is a new moon in Leo. Leos are very confident. They can be. Some of you might have Leo placements in your chart. So some of you need to have more confidence in yourself and what you're doing. The more confidence you have, the better your intuition is going to be, because you're believing in yourself and you're not doubting yourself. And some of you already have that confidence naturally and learned. But some of you are still struggling, which is okay. That's not unnormal. So the energy you're putting out right now, it feels stagnant, and you're wanting to see change. You're wanting to see yourself moving forward from something or someone. You want something to actually resolve itself and move past you, so that you can move forward on your own without this heavy lingering feeling on your chest. And that energy that you have been putting towards this is gaining momentum. So you're going to be successful, okay? The energy that you're putting out to help yourself, help others, to fix and remove something from a situation that could be toxic or was toxic, and it's just kept you in its chains for so long. That energy is coming, and it's going to help you, okay? I'm going to take, this is my Ask Angels Oracle. So with this, you might you'll have questions, and these are the answers to those questions that you've been having or you will have in May. So not everyone's going to have the same question, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These could also answer questions you don't necessarily have yet, so please also bear that in mind. Okay, so you guys need to trust. You guys need to trust yourself. You need to trust those that are around you that care about you. You need to trust your intuition, which is what I'm saying. You have to trust your intuition. Okay, there are going to be people that are going to come in and they're going to try and give you this like facade of something that you kind of want. Okay, it's almost like too good to be true. Trust your intuition. Okay, so trust in this situation. If you're not sure what to do in the situation, trust your intuition. Listen to what your intuition says. That will never leave you astray. Look for a sign. So some of you are going to, are going to be overwhelmed, or if you're on that spiritual path and you need more signs, look for something that's going to give you the sign. So sometimes people wonder how you ask for signs. What do you do to receive signs, or what can you ask for? You can talk to your angels, archangels, your ancestors, your guides. You can pray, whatever you believe in, okay? You can step out into nature and do it. You can do it in your own bed, you know, whatever is comfortable, whatever you believe in. Meditate, something, and take time aside and try and be by yourself if you can. I know that's not possible for everyone. But even if it's like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, just take time aside and ask them to give you a sign, okay, that you won't miss. Because sometimes they send us signs that are so subtle that some of us don't pick up on them. And that's okay. But I just want you guys to know that it's normal to not always pick up on a sign, and you could feel even more confused because then you don't know. So ask them to give you a sign through something that you won't miss. So songs, words, like birds, animals, people, okay? Just, you'll know, okay? So whatever works for you, they'll know too. So just look for a sign when something's going on, okay? Recovery. So I did a reading on TikTok and this came up for that too. A lot of you are going to go through a recovery process, and I feel like some of you are already going through that, where something has happened and you're going through such a transformation that you're having a hard time trusting, and you have to look for signs for reassurance. But you're going through such a long recovery process that you need more time to heal, but you're also getting there. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, I have 2 more. Okay, so some of you, the answer is a year from now. So that slow offer that was coming in could be a year from now. That transformation in the recovery and then moving forward could be a year from now. But this is going to bring you success, okay? So even if it's just a year, which time is a man-made concept, because on other planes, time is not real. So a year, while it seems long to us, it really isn't. But it's going to be successful. And if that doesn't resonate with that, then you are going to be successful moving forward, letting go, healing, going through the recovery process. You're going to be successful in the signs and getting trust and those relationships, okay? And possibly getting pregnant, whatever you're looking for right now that you need success for, okay? It's on its way. This is my Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Let's see what he has to say today. Positive thoughts create positive results. So if you want to go ahead and screenshot this or write it down, you can. Okay. So if this applies for you, if this resonates, then write it down or screenshot it and repeat it to yourself throughout the day, a few times a day. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person in its situation. So some of you are going to have to make sure you're keeping positive, because positive thoughts create positive results. And that's not a lie, and that's part of manifesting. But I know sometimes when things are really tough, it's really hard to keep positive thoughts. So maybe if you just affirm things a few times a day, you know, just to keep that positive vibration there, and you're struggling, you know, find some affirmations that work for you. Like that prayer, for instance, that would be an affirmation, okay? So you can find something that works for you and then just repeat it a few times a day. And if you catch yourself having negative thoughts, you can just try and replace them with something more positive. and work on it from there, because sometimes, I mean, we can't really help it. Write about your thoughts and feelings. Right. So remember how I said we needed to journal something, okay? We needed to look at things on paper, and they are agreeing. Thank you for help. Oh, this is what it says without the glare. So if you want to screenshot or write that down. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. So yeah, if you're on that healing journey, I would get yourself a fancy, affordable, or whatever you can afford journal that makes you want to write, and that just like has that special something about it where you like gravitate towards it, so it makes you want to write more. Someone said that. Someone said make it your own. You know, you can, if you're creative, you can design it any way you want to, the pages. Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to take, but this is detached from the situation. So this is what I was talking about, letting go. And this is the affirmation or prayer that you can screenshot or write down if you need it. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me in this situation. Some of you really are cutting off this stagnant energy. Like, this is the time it's going to fall from this energy that's been lingering for so long, some of you since childhood, and that has damaged you. It's falling off in May. 100%. So you're going to do something, you're going to choose something, something is going to happen that cord between the two of you, and I feel like that's still strongly a Capricorn, okay? It's going to be cut. I mean, it could be a Scorpio, it could be another Gemini, it could be another air sign. The signs don't really matter, but I am picking up heavy Capricorn energy there. Okay. Alright, this is strictly for romance. So if you had any questions or wanted to hear any messages for that, then you can stay with me. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So some of you are focused on being with someone, or maybe you're in a very like stalemate place in a relationship. And I feel like sometimes if you're with someone, you need to spend some time alone with yourself and reevaluate what's going on, if this is where you really need to be, who you really need to be with. Put down every other thought from anyone else and only worry about what you're thinking, because as a Gemini, I know I can take in a lot of others' opinions, and it can sometimes sway me from my own, depending if I'm not super secure in something. But that could also be other places in my natal chart. So, and if you're single, right now it's okay. It's okay to be single right now, okay? They want you to know that now isn't the time now isn't the time to focus on someone else and put all of your energy in that. Your energy needs to be in a healing place right now, because then you'll find someone that you're meant to be with. Some of you could know someone you're interested in and they'll be with you down the road, but now isn't the time for you two to be together. Like, it's very slow moving. Or some of you are going through maybe a divorce. Okay, I 2. Be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, if you like something about someone, they're saying that you possess the same quality. But if you don't like something about someone, that you also possess that same quality. And this person that they're talking about is your own reflection. So this could be a twin flame. Okay? Because twin flames are mirrors. And it's like exactly you, but in someone else. Okay? If not, you guys could just still really be a lot alike, have a lot in common, act the same way. Someone's telling me that this was supposed to be romantic, but it's not. Some of you are a lot like your parents and possess a lot of the same qualities as your parents, one or the other, and you don't like that. Okay. My next card is going to be Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So some of you are already in a really good relationship, and that's probably only going to deepen over time, okay? Some of you know this person, and that your relationship is going to head into a deeper level. And some of you just aren't there yet, so this card isn't for everyone. This card is just, I think, mainly for people that already have a romantic interest to some degree, okay? I'm going to take a few more tarot cards. Okay, I'm going to take these and just leave the rest. So some of you... Okay, some of you are going to have just a lot of clarity and knowledge come your way. You're having stability finally come your way, finally be there. You have prosperity. This is long-term, too. This isn't just something that's coming in and staying. There's going to be someone you meet that gives you back everything that you give them. So the give and receive is going to be, like, amazing. Communication is going to be clear. This, to me, is either clear communication with a family member, a friend, or this is going to be romantic. Okay, and this is a mature man, and someone's going to offer you things that you've been wanting. Yeah, so you have a lot of... Okay, so maybe this man's going to bring you options. And it's going to give you anxiety. Like, you're going to have options over something, and it's going to give you anxiety. You're not going to be able to sleep. You're going to toss, turn. You might have nightmares. Might be dissociative. Okay, so something's going on. But this is bringing you healing. You need to have patience. You're moving away from something from the past, and you're heading into something where wishes are going to start becoming fulfilled, where things that you've wanted for so long, you can actually maybe possibly see on the horizon of something, and they're there, and you're going to, this time, instead of seeing the wishes and watching them fall through, you're actually going to receive these wishes and blessings. This isn't something that looks hopeful and then becomes what you fear, which is a failure. This time it isn't bullshit. It's real. Someone needs to hear that. Okay, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Alright, Gemini, that is what I got for May of 2021. I hope this helps. And if you would love to subscribe, like, and share my videos, that would be awesome. Click the little notification bell so it will alert you when I post more readings. And leave a comment, claim this below if this reading is for you. And yeah, so I hope this helped, and I hope that you guys will stick around to watch your next reading. Thank you.